towards the MMA crowd more than the Muay Thai crowd.
I wasn't, let me see here. You're talking about Ray. I was not able to find anything on Ray at all. This guy is a little bit of a secret. We have Don Walton right here, but I can tell you, if they're coming out of the Don Walton gym, if they're training under Don Walton, they are ready for war. This is one of the baddest dudes to step into the cage, and you got to assume that his athletes and his talents within the four walls of Saratoga Muay Thai won't be any different.
And we saw that with the last fight. The winner, Nico Scalamero, coming out of that same gym, Saratoga Muay Thai. They've got 3 fighters on this fight card. Ray Melancon entering the ring now. Looks like we're having a small issue with the shin guards again.
Well, I think that
that tape.
I want to say Steve Rita's just not going to let that same issue continue to happen as we saw in the last one.
Absolutely. Steve being a professional UFC referee, we see him in the octagon on UFC fairly frequently.
All right, now this is a face that some of you here at Donnybrook might know, and you might actually miss here. He's usually at the commentary booth. Here comes Joe McNeil. And this guy, his last time out, he lost TKO round 3, a minute and 18 seconds against Romano Mendina, who's one of the baddest dudes to ever compete at Battle in Barre here at Battle in Barre 5, that fight was. But Joe McNeil never gets thrown off, man. This guy just marches forward, continues to throw, be himself, and I'm really excited to be here for my first Joe McNeil fight.
Joe also fought in Battle of Barre 4, where he won in the second round by a rear naked choke. Now this again, not an MMA round, a Muay Thai round. So we'll see how these fighters' skills transition into the Muay Thai competition.
Look of seriousness on the face of Joe McNeil. His eyes met his opponent's eyes there in the cage.
They were staring each other down for sure. Now, a common misperception in the fight game is that these fighters have ill will towards each other, and that is not usually the case. These guys are trying to show their skill against a worthy opponent. There's usually much respect in the ring.
100%.
Now, Joe McNeil is fighting out of Worcester Martial Arts. They're a gym that is focused on Japanese Jiu-Jitsu and Judo, so we'll see how he does in this Muay Thai fight.
Look at the mean mug there of Ray Melancon here.
Now, this is a standard Muay Thai fight, so they're using 12-ounce gloves, which we'll see a little difference on the main fight card, where they'll be using small MMA 4-ounce gloves, which will add a different dimension to the fight.
Show of respect, touching gloves.
Absolutely, a very interesting change from the dirty looks they were just giving each other as Joe McNeil was entering the ring.
I think that's just his game face, personally.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Absolutely. The door is locked and the fight
dogs
begins.
are barking behind us, folks. They're ready to go. The start of round 1 here.
We've got Joe McNeil with the red tape on his gloves. Ray Melancon.
Oh, Melancon coming forward here. Wow.
Wow. Just
Joe McNeil
going out fighting.
But Joe handled that pressure very well as Melancon just comes forward.
He's just covering, and Melancon's throwing a lot of hits, but not really connecting.
He's got to be careful, though, because Joe McNeil is dangerous, and you don't want to kind of clown around and throw your hands up like that, because Joe will sneak in and tag you.
Yeah, all those bravado in the ring tends to end with a karmic payback for sure.
See if Melancon can keep this same pace throughout 3 rounds there. That one was a little low, but he shakes it off. Oh my God.
He's thrown some bombs there, but McNeil is covering up really well, so they're not really having a big impact.
And I noticed too that every time Melancon throws these combinations, he drops his hands. He's leaving himself open for these high kicks, so he might want to be very careful on that.
Yeah, McNeil caught him with a left hook there in that last exchange.
See, if Joe can time that high kick to when we see Ray drop those hands, this could be the end of the fight.
Nice leg kick by McNeil. You saw that one. Both of those kicks connected.
Yeah, that last one turned him right around.
Oh, nice left hook by McNeil.
And we can see that the excitement is kind of left for Ray as he's kind of slowing down a little bit. I think that was more of a slip there versus anything for Ray.
Yeah, Melancon had a good leg kick there. It was a little high, so I don't think it caused much damage. Another excellent leg kick by McNeil.
Yeah, and Melancon's starting to get more comfortable here, which could be a problem because we saw he's got power.
10 seconds left in the round.
He's starting to go crazy here. Melancon finishing it out with a flurry here.
Melancon connected on a couple of those hits.
Put him on his bicycle there to end the round.
Yeah,
that's going to leave a lasting impression in the mind of the judges.
It absolutely will. And Melancon was throwing some bombs there at the beginning of the round, but they weren't really connecting. McNeil definitely caught him with a couple of left hooks from the outside there. Really excellent connection. He also had a couple of excellent leg kicks. I've got to imagine Melancon's leg is hurting right about now.
And shout out to the best ring card kids in the business there, alerting everybody to the second round.
Gotta love the tutu.
Look at that, man. This is a fancy corner. They got Fiji water.
Only the best for those fighters at a Saratoga Muay Thai. That was a very close first round. I would say that might almost be a split round there. Very hard to tell who won that round.
I don't know, man. I think Melancon's pressure was enough for him to maybe steal that round because he was really advancing a lot of that round, putting it on him. And the way he finished off that first round, putting Joe McNeil on his bicycle, having him backpedaling, having him hurt, you never know how that round could have been scored. Ooh.
Excellent leg kick by McNeil right on the outset of that round. Another great leg kick.
Oh, that one
caught him with that head
too.
kick. Again, Muay Thai round, so no fighting on the ground.
That's why I said good save there by Joe McNeil, not following up, risking a disqualification.
Really coming in hard after that head kick there. Gonna break it up by Steve Rita.
And for anybody wondering at home, there is no clinch work if you're not being active. That's why you see him get separated. As Melancon lands a nice hook here.
Nice right hook there.
Knees to the body here. Joe McNeil getting separated
Splitting
again.
him up again.
No BS, Steve Rita.
Nope. Melancon's lost his mouth guard, be replaced by Steve Rita.
Touch of gloves. As they restart here. Melancon trying to double up on the jabs, no avail. Oh, throwing these leg kicks.
These are only 2-minute rounds, so we're most of the way through this round. Lost his mouth guard again. Steve Rita comes in to stop the fight. Well, he's got to keep that mouth guard in his mouth.
He's got to stop playing around with it.
Yeah.
The thing that you need to be doing to keep yourself occupied is fighting your opponent, not trying to do kick flips with your mouthpiece.
McNeil controlling that clinch. Excellent job there. They're active in that clinch, but Steve Rita's going to break him up. Excellent leg kick. Knocks him right down. Knee there. Boy, that knee almost looked like it connected with Melacon's chin.
I think it was low enough to the body, but at the angle Steve Rita was at, these guys are slugging it out here, man, right in front of me.
That's the end of the second round. A 3-round match here. We'll have another 2-minute round coming up.
I just got sweat on my face that wasn't my own.
That's always good. You know you're close to the action then. Boy, what a great round. Trading back and forth. Joe McNeil really caught a couple of excellent leg kicks on Ray Melancon there. His leg's going to be hurting tomorrow, that's for sure.
Going to have a fun time trying to walk or do some dancing tomorrow.
And I can tell you in training, I've caught a leg kick once or twice that was not hard, and they can hurt for days, if not weeks, for sure.
Well, and once we get these shin pads off, it's not those loud slaps that are going to hurt. It's those thuds that you hear with the leg kicks that are really doing the damage and really hurting.
That's absolutely right. Now Melson's tried to trade some leg kicks too. His leg kicks have been much higher on the leg, which does less damage.
I noticed Don Walton keeps his guys standing a lot in between rounds. You see Steve Reeder right there telling him, keep that mouthpiece in your mouth.
Yep, good advice.
Let's see if they can keep that pace.
Beginning of the third round.
I wonder if that's strategic by Don Walton to have his fighters stay standing in between rounds. Here we go, working in the clinch.
Trading punches back and forth.
Oh man, Melancon tagged him there a few times.
These guys know this round counts. Another nice leg kick from McNeil.
See, when Ray turns up the pressure like this, he's really able to confuse Joe McNeil and catch him in some situations that he's not used to.
Joe does clinch him up to stop that
Exactly.
barrage.
When you
it's
catch-
a good technique.
Sorry to step on you there, my friend. But yeah, you are 100% right. Whenever he gets caught like that, he's clinching up with him. Now, if you're Joe McNeil, Will, what do you do to try to combat that pressure other than clinch?
You know, he does a really good job of covering up. Getting into the clinch is a good one. You know, if he's counter-striking, he wants to wait for those punches. Oh, beautiful left hook. Didn't seem to impact McNeil.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Joe could start using some teep kicks to the body to really start keeping his opponent at a distance.
He could, absolutely. These guys just like to slug it out, though.
And we
Nice
have
leg kick again.
the corner of Melancon calling for that overhand
Neil
right.
catching with another right hook. Couple body shots from Melancon. He lost his mouth guard again. We only got a couple seconds left in this round, and boy, this is a close call again. Oh, Neil losing his footing, but Melancon just putting the pressure on. He caught him with a good left there.
Oh!
That's going to be the end of this round. I don't know if we got enough time to get back up. That's the end of the round.
Wow, the
What
fight is over. That right there is my top pick for fight of the night as of right now.
That was a great fight. Dueling back and forth, trading combos. Boy, that's going to be a tough call from the judges. Joe McNeil with lots of great leg kicks. Ray Melancon had a couple of really great combos, made a couple of really good connections. This is going to be a very close call from the judges. You can see the judges tallying their scores now. Rex Thompson talking to the judges, figuring out who's won that fight as my co-commentator Ben enters the ring. Boy, 3 fights, 3 great matches. What an excellent start to this Donnybrook Battle in Barre 8-fight card. And this is only the first part of the fight night. This is only the warm-ups to the main fight. We should have a decision here in a second. Rex Thompson still talking to the judges. We'll see how the decision comes down. Now he's walking over to our announcer. We should have a decision here momentarily. What a great showing from these 2 fighters. Hopefully we'll see them return to Battle in Barre in the future, because boy, was that an entertaining fight. Excellent technique from both fighters. We'll see how the judges score this fight. Rex Thompson coming into the ring.
All right, guys, sorry about that. We got one judge that scores it, 29-28, Ray Melancon. One judge scores it, 29-28, Joe McNeil.
Split decision here, folks.
One judge scores it, 30-27, winner by split decision, Joe McNeil.
Joe McNeil taking that one on a split decision. Here, Ben, with our interview of the winner, Joe McNeil. Got some photos going on with the winner. Boy, that was a great fight.
Done fighting. That right there is my top pick of fight of the night, man. Did you expect that type of war from this guy? You want me to see if I can help you? I won't leave mine. Did you expect that type of war from this guy? Oh, I have no respect in the world for Ray, his team, John Walton. It's not easy to get in the cage for the first time at 39 years old. He took it to me first round. I really had to adjust. All respect, all love, Ray. Give it up for Ray. 1-1 in mixed martial arts, 1-0 here in Muay Thai. What's next for Mr. Joe McNeil? Ben, I think this is it for me. I think that's my last fight. I work with kids with special needs. I coach, I host trivia. I'm 32 years old. It started as a teenage dream. I got away from it, but this is my last fight tonight. Thank you so much. Let's have a good night. Let's have a few years. Have a good night. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for this absolute gem of a human being here, Joe McNeil. You're winning by split decision.
Yeah, I took too many L's, but they lessons to me. Thought I told y'all that it's mine, whoa. They ain't try me yet. Get your mind blown. When they throw shade, that's when I glow. I'm so ahead of y'all, that's a different time zone.